looking pretty good, I guess, but I confess, just a little bit of a hot mess. 3 drinks in, I'm a-thinking this time I win. Then my phone rings, here we go again, and we both know how this one ends. Every time I pull away, that's when you pull me closer. But when this night is over, all I want is a hangover. I don't want to drink about you, baby, 'cause it's such a waste of wine. Wanna hit it hard, close down the bars, have a real good, feel good time. Don't wanna think about us when I feel that buzz and be standing at your front door. I don't wanna drink about you, baby, anymore. Couple shots down, but there ain't enough bars in this town to try and get your memory drowned. Music up loud, hell, I don't even like Crown. Ain't there yet, but I'm just trying to forget you and all these old regrets, beer and cigarettes, dancing with 3 drunk bachelorettes. Boy, I left your number, lipstick on the bathroom wall, written in that stall, 'cause you won't be my last call. I don't wanna drink about you, baby, 'cause it's such a waste of wine. Wanna hit it hard, close down the bars, have a real good, feel good time. Don't wanna think about us when I feel that buzz and be standing at your front door. I don't wanna drink about you, baby, anymore. 4 a.m., feeling no pain. Here's a toast with some cheap-ass champagne. Here's to you and another girl's name, to a little boy that will never change. I don't wanna drink about you, baby, 'cause it's such a waste of wine. Wanna hit it hard, close down the bars, have a real good, feel good time. Don't wanna think about us when I feel that buzz and be standing at your front door. I don't wanna drink about you, baby, anymore. Don't wanna think about us when I feel that buzz and be standing at your front door. I don't wanna drink about you, baby, anymore. I don't wanna drink about you, baby, anymore. That's for sure. I don't wanna drink about you, baby, anymore.
You think I'm an angel, honey, but I ain't that innocent. But I ain't that innocent. But I ain't that innocent.
Lots of red floating everywhere, my friend.
Lots of red, yes. And look, you can see where my ceiling light is located back there.
Yeah.
It looks like I missed a spot. No, that's light glare.
Right. So we'll get into our lack of painting skills a little bit later on in the show. Usually we talk about lighthearted things, we have some fun, we joke around, but there was a very extremely unfortunate and sad incident that had happened to a young community member recently that required her to go to Sick Kids Hospital. An unfortunate accident, significant burns. And we're hoping, and we already see this, the community support around the family who have to be by Courtney's side as she, and we know we'll make it through this. And Emilly Peever is one of the 2 individuals who started a GoFundMe because, as you know, when the family's there for Courtney, you need to take time off work. They are in Toronto, sick kids. It gets very expensive.
Very pricey.
And the last thing you want to be worrying about is finances. So, God bless people like Emilly and that they have put this together, and Emily's going to come on the show just to promote the GoFundMe. I'm sure many folks have seen it, but if you haven't, we're going to be sharing the links throughout the night, and if you're able to help the family in any way, that would be wonderful.
That would be great.
Okay, so let's bring Emily on. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Hey. How are you guys?
We're good. Are you able to hear us and see us okay?
I am. How's my audio and video on my end?
You look great.
You're like a pro, you're like a pro at this, Emily.
Sure. My teenager told me how to get on here, so that's how pro I am.
I go anything in technology, I go to my kids too. So so I understand you this is a direct connection to you and your family.
Absolutely,
yeah. A very serious incident, and I do understand these circumstances. A lot of the things are very confidential. It's a very private matter. Are you able to briefly tell us a little bit about either what happened, and then we can chat about the GoFundMe or how else we can help the family?
So it was an accidental burn to herself, as you stated. 90% of her body received third-degree burns. The family, so the parents are posting updates on the GoFundMe as we find out more information and what we do want to share. We have little ones at my end that are quite curious for details, and little ones at their end as well. And we just want to make sure that what we do share is something we're okay with everyone knowing, including our younger members of our family. She is doing well. She recovered from another surgery today. Well, made it through, and they don't have another surgery planned till Wednesday, so she gets a bit of a break.
Mm-hmm.
She is working towards recovery, responding well. It is going to be a very long road for Courtney and a very long road for her parents and siblings who want to remain at her side for as long as possible. The reason I started the GoFundMe is we do have a lot of family support, and I'm so grateful for that, both local, Toronto, all over the country. And we're doing what we can, but to ease the financial pressure on Ashley and Dwayne, for them to be able to stay by Courtney's side is honestly like the best gift that we can give them, so they don't have the pressure of losing their home or having to worry about finances. They also know it's going to be a long road for Courtney with physiotherapy, occupational therapy, counseling. So they're going to have to do physical support, emotional and mental traumas as well. And to cover those costs as she moves forward into her recovery can be quite expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So we just want to give them the opportunity to not have that stress and that barrier. So with their blessing, I started the GoFundMe, and we started with $10,000, which we know is absolutely not going to cover the costs to all of this.
No.
If we can reach that goal, we were hoping to start a secondary goal, just to give Courtney everything she's going to need, everything she's going to desire. No wait times. If we have to go private, the funding will give us the opportunity to hire private. So everything is immediate for her and instantaneous. Um, this way, if we can raise enough, one of the parents can stay in Toronto permanently while she's recovering. She doesn't have to be alone in the hospital. She doesn't have to worry about not seeing her parents. There's less travel time, and then the parent that is off can just stay there, and then the other one can join whenever needed. And it's tragic. It's so out of the blue. We are still dealing with the shock of it all. It seems like it still hasn't quite settled in yet. So, to have one less pressure, it is honestly the most amazing thing.
No.
And we've been grateful to everyone who's reached out to us as well with positive thoughts and prayers and sending their love. And a lot of people have sent messages asking what we can do. We have someone that reached out to us and is actually watching some dogs for us. And just the amount of support we've had is truly amazing. And even to you guys, thank you so much for bringing this forward and for allowing me this platform and speaking for them and just seeking help. And, we just appreciate it all.
Yeah, at the end of the day, or the most of us, like Mark and I are parents, and we would do anything for our kids, and we can't even begin to imagine if something at this serious nature happened to one of our kids. The one small blessing, and then I know it's very tough to see any positives, but we do have a very supportive community. So I'm happy you did mention that a lot of folks are stepping up. And it would be a blessing to help Courtney as she heals, to have her parents, or at least one of her parents, by her side. The last thing you want to see is a young child by themselves.
Yeah.
And
And I mean, I know Ashley and Dwayne will make it work, but to
yeah,
not have that financial burden
right.
on
Yeah.
them while they're doing this is just, and we have little ones of our own too. Like, we're a family of 5 kids, and I um cannot begin to imagine, like, she's my niece, and I can't imagine the horror. Like, I know what I'm feeling, and I can't imagine how this is for the parents, and for Courtney, when she is no longer in a medically induced coma and has to wake up from this. It's going to be a lot for her. We're looking forward to seeing her smile again, and we're hoping to, have her be there, but she is going to need a lot of that help, because this isn't something that you just wake up from, okay? And we know that moving forward is going to be difficult as well.
How long do they plan to have her in the medically induced coma for?
So it's all unknown. It's based on just like how well she's healing and how well the treatments are going. I mean, they do this to make sure that she's not suffering, not in pain. So I think when the team of doctors that are with her, and we're so grateful she's at Sick Kids, because they are absolutely an amazing team and supportive to the parents, to the family, to Courtney especially, in making sure that she has the best care. They want to make sure that when they do wake her up, that it's the right time, that it's not going to be too traumatic emotionally, physically, pain wise, all of those things. So right now it's to keep her comfortable, keep her healing. And our biggest worry is her battling infection through all of this at this point.
And you already mentioned like the financial needs, and $10,000 may seem like a lot of money, but that $10,000, when you're traveling, when you're covering at home expenses, when you're in a city like Toronto, which is very expensive, when you still have all these things at home to care for, and you need to take time off work, $10,000 does not
It's
last
not
long.
long.
But it's,
No.
yeah, it doesn't. But that's why it's wonderful these GoFundMe's are in place. And if anyone's in the position to be able to help, you always tell folks, even if it's a few dollars, wonderful. Like that, all
Yeah.
those things go together, go a long way
And,
to help
and we
us out.
are so grateful. Like, we've already reached 2,140 right before I checked. So we're so grateful for that, because it gives them that little bit of breathing room and everything else. So we are so grateful for the donations we have, and even for those who can't donate, they've been asking, like, I don't have the income. What do I do? Positive prayers, positive thinking.
Mhm.
If you're not religious, anything positive is honestly something we truly truly appreciate, and something as small as $5 adds up.
It does.
Um, so we're
Maybe even
just
gift
so
cards as
grateful.
well to help mom and dad as well. Tim
Yeah,
Hortons
absolutely.
gas cards.
Yeah, I am available to drive around and pick anything up. And then we also have Ashley's grandma, who's down here in Timmins too. We're kind of
Mhm.
tag teaming the Timmins stuff, her and I, a little bit. So she'd be more than willing to pick anything up as well, and anything at all absolutely counts, and we're just so grateful, and so thankful that people are even reaching out, and that the community has come together in such an amazing way. And it makes you really blessed to have good people around you, especially in times like this.
It really is one of the biggest asset of our community, and we've seen it multiple times where people come together and support families that they may not even know, but they feel that connection. Especially anyone that's a parent can feel this, and
Oh, definitely.
no one, especially someone very young in their life, deserves to be in this situation. But we do believe in also positive thoughts and prayers, and her strength will come through it. But you're right. We hope that the GoFundMe will continue to grow, and we are posting the link if you haven't seen it throughout our comment section. If folks are able to give, with the exception of the GoFundMe gift cards, I'm sure gas gift cards will go a long way too, and food. Is there anything else that the family would need in terms of donations? Like, is there a clothing need? Is there
At
anything else?
this time, they're kind of all in Toronto still, like even the
Okay.
siblings and stuff. So it makes like I can send gift cards to them, that kind of stuff. It's a little
Yeah.
easier to send over.
Mhm.
I'm heading down there the beginning of August, so I'll be seeing the parents directly as well. But at this time, it's a little difficult to ask for bigger items just because it's
Mhm.
a little harder to get them to them.
Mhm.
But I know that I mean we're not going to say no to anything. I mean, we just appreciate it all. But yeah, the larger items are a little tougher to bring. Some people have given me some different foods and stuff like that because they want to fill up her house for when she gets back, and that's been really appreciated as well.
Yeah.
So I've been stocking up her cabinets with some non-perishable food items and those types of things. So it'll be pretty much anything, and we're just so grateful.
So Courtney has siblings, correct?
She does, yes. So
Mm,
she is the second oldest of five.
yeah. So often in these circumstances too, which very important, is that the parents, of course, and the siblings are going through an unimaginable difficult time. So never feel free to reach out to us if there's anything people can do for the siblings, because they're suffering also, and
Yeah.
and I assume, well, I know them by that, some are children also, and this is a very difficult time for them to see
Yeah.
their sister battle this, and we can't forget about them. So if
No, they're placed with well, they're with the parents and grandma and grandpa
Mhm.
down in Toronto, and they have aunts and uncles and everything that live in the Toronto region. So they've been very fortunate that they have all that family support still, and they're not just on their own and having to deal with this. So a lot of family is surrounding them, but they are definitely in our forefront for thinking of them and making sure that they have care as well, and they have counseling and they have things available to them while they deal with their own emotions with regards to everything going on. So they're definitely being cared for as well, and not forgotten. They're
Yeah, that's it sounds like one amazing and strong, resilient family that you're part of. You know,
Sure
they
is.
always say, my folks used to tell me, most friends come and go, but your family, whether you like it or not, will be
Yeah.
around
They
forever.
gotta
But
stick with you.
usually, all families have disagreements, but normally when things are at their worst, family sticks together, and this is an
Yeah.
excellent example of.
they're so
Um,
amazing. Like,
yeah,
I mean, the way that everybody just circled and did what they had to do and organized everything. I mean, so blessed, so blessed. There's not enough thanks that goes around for everyone, and even close friends and everything else. And like I said, it's been absolutely amazing to see. I feel like we're still in a bit of a fog, but even Ashley and Dwayne and how positive they're staying and how strong they are, and still making sure that they're parents to their other little ones and there for Courtney through all of
Mhm.
this. It's amazing. I mean, their family is absolutely incredible, and it's amazing to see just how well they're doing and how strong they are, like you say.
And also nice to see the outpouring of support from complete strangers who are donating for the cause. So again, if you scroll back into our comments, make a donation. Again, a little bit here, a little bit there. It will all add up, and of course,
Absolutely. And for those
support the
that reached
family.
out and I'm not quite sure how to answer back, I do get my teenager to check my phone on a regular basis, because if you're not my friend, sometimes I don't see your message because I'm still learning Facebook. Um, but they've been like, I try to reach out to everyone that has questions. I try to get back to everyone that I can. And if it takes me a little bit, I do apologize, but I will get back to you. And I will reach out to you and make sure that I follow through.
Yeah, and I'm very sure people understand right now, if you don't have the time to directly message everyone, we completely understand that this is all very that you and the family are very grateful for all the support, and that's really all that matters. And the more time with spent with focusing on Courtney and her family, that's the most important thing right now.
Absolutely. And the parents do want me to relay on their behalf a huge thanks to everyone donating, everybody reaching out, everybody that's come together, everybody that's thinking and praying and being positive, and even just the shares to the GoFundMe is huge, because the more shares we get, the more people are aware. So they want to say a huge thank you to everyone. They're obviously not in able to come to the show today, but they do want me to relay that large thank you to everybody in the community and all their family.
Yeah, we appreciate making that statement. Well, thank you so much, Emily. I know this is not easy to do, to speak about this, and we appreciate you coming on. And the point is to reach people who may have not heard of the situation, and share the GoFundMe link, which we have multiple times in the comment section. And we strongly believe that community support will continue to be there. And please keep us up to date on anything else that the family or Courtney will need when she wakes up. We're happy to post that and do drives. So we're
Absolutely.
Message us anytime, Emily. We'll be here 24/7 for you.
Thank you so much. I know we are looking at different fundraiser options right now. I have to say this is new to all of us and not something we anticipated. But as we get those things together, I can give you that information as well, in whatever form that may look like, a little bit later on. And I will provide updates. And like I said, on the GoFundMe page specifically, they post regular updates after surgeries, after doctor's appointments, just to let everybody know how Courtney is doing, and make sure that everybody kind of hears um, her increased health through all of this as well, right? As she starts to heal and is working through this herself. So we'll continue to do that.
And we'll continue sending our thoughts and prayers, and we appreciate this a lot coming on, and I know we'll be in touch soon. Like Mark said, don't hesitate ever to reach out to us.
Our numbers, our inboxes always open. So yeah, whatever you need, we'll make it happen. In fact, we're going to create a GoFundMe flyer, and we'll start circulating that and get that out there for you.
Thank you so much. It's true. I don't have words to say how much I'm grateful and how much we appreciate it. So we will be sure to keep in touch.
That's great. Okay, Emily, thanks for joining us, and we'll be in touch soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, must be very difficult, especially for someone, a very close family member. Courtney's her niece, to come on and have to talk about what happened and the need for the family. It's not an easy thing to do.
No, not an easy thing to do. And again, seeing the support, again, you never know when something in life is going to take that tragic turn, and an unfortunate turn. And again, it's nice to know that the outpouring of support is there, which we always know is there. And again, we're going to continue to hopefully see that GoFundMe grow. She said it was at 2140. So initial goal 10,000, but you and I both know 10 grand it doesn't go far. Let's try and hit 20, 30, 40. Higher the better. And again, we can ease the financial stresses for mom and dad down in Toronto.
Yeah. It's definitely the last thing you want to worry about is finances, but that's the reality of life, that it's very costly to live. And no matter what you go through in life, mortgage payments have to be made, car payments, insurance, those don't stop normally unless you have a great insurance plan. And
you're in Toronto, you're eating, unless you've got a little kitchenette, even where using a kitchenette, it all adds up. You got to buy groceries and, stock up a second fridge from, normally stocking up one, right? So now you're doing double tasks.
Nancy had commented, when we get the flyer ready, drop it off at the store and they'll put a poster in the window. Yeah.
You know what? Let's we'll get them printed tomorrow and we'll circulate them around the city.
Yeah, we'll get them circulated, and absolutely. And like most people have done already, but if you see the GoFundMe, if you haven't, if you can share it, even if you can't make a donation, a share is just as good, because it does get into multiple hands of individuals, and I know the family would really appreciate that.
Sure.
It all keeps going. Life takes no mercy. That's right, Amanda. You're right. No matter what.
No matter what person or anybody's going through, the insurance company never call and say, you know what, we're gonna halt things. You wish they would, show some a sign of compassion, but these companies don't. And again, this is where a GoFundMe is very important. And again, the last thing you want to deal with is are you going to make your rent payments, and now you want to keep your money to stay at Courtney's bedside. And
that's right.
And again, you're going to choose you're going to be with your loved one regardless of the situation. So we're going to try and ease the stress.
Mary notes that there's employment insurance, caregiving benefits. I'm not sure if the family's aware of it. I would assume that they would. It's probably not the top thing on their mind at the moment, especially assisting their daughter through this terrible tragedy. But there are those benefits out there that can support people who have to lose their income to care for someone in their immediate family. Thoughts and prayers. It goes a long way, Lori. It goes a long way. Yeah. Thank you. Extremely grateful. Oh, well, thank you very much, Lisa. We have a platform, and we normally we do it to laugh at ourselves and have fun with you folks, but we also know it's a valuable tool to reach people, and these are important stories in our community. So we appreciate your feedback. Yeah, that's why. That's why you live life to the fullest, because you never know what tomorrow holds.
You never know what tomorrow holds. That's right.
Yeah. That's absolutely right. And thank you so much, Lori. So, yeah, a heartbreaking story, and we're wishing her well. You and I were talking today. The significance of the injury, 90%. If you've ever everyone's either burnt their finger on a fire or stove, and you just realize how painful that, then imagine that being 90% of your body. I can't even imagine them.
Excruciating pain. And thankfully doctors, were able to, put her into a medically induced coma. So, she would never have to, bore the pain, from these injuries. Just a tragic and again unfortunate accident. They can happen in a blink of an eye, and it's unfortunate it's happened to the Mueller family.
Okay, so it's great to see the community coming together. So a couple other things we wanted to chat about, before we move on. Hashtag Cinema 6. It is Thursday. We are giving away movie passes.
Super Pets. If you're looking for one for the kids, Super Pets is now in theaters.
What do you got for people that aren't for it, Kinsman?
What's that? Well, there's still Top Gun. People watching Top Gun.
Top Gun is still at the movie theater?
Top Gun is it's hanging in there. Yeah, it's like $500 million. Why not keep it in there a little longer? Right. Thor is in there. The movie Nope is in there. I think that's got to be a horror movie. I haven't seen the reviews on that one yet. They're all good. And despite reviews, I always say, even if you see a bad review, go and see it yourself. You be the judge, because I've seen movies where they've said these movies are terrible through reviews, and they've actually turned out to be pretty good.
You're always preaching away. Okay, so let's chat the obvious here. So behind us is a lot of red. Yes, we get it. Now, mind you, come September 6th, when we're in studio, we won't be behind these walls, but we're in the middle of painting. our office. The majority of it will be our branding color. And I'm just looking at your office. I see that like heater behind you. Like you skipped the whole section. I noticed that.
No, I didn't get too close with the roller there. I don't want to
no
be
kidding.
I don't want to be adding heaters to the bill. So that.
So you're just gonna leave it like that?
Over. That's the rough cut. The rough coat.
Haven't you heard of a tape job before? You don't want to get too close. You have a big patch of like gray wall behind it.
Yeah.
You get a little closer. You know that, right?
I know. I'll get a little finer by the next episode. You'll see.
Yeah. So we're going, red in the offices, black in the studio, white in the secondary studio. We got some curtains coming in, some rugs, but yeah, it's you know what? With this logo right here, when I do this, that's a lot of red, man.
Lots of red, and it looks like we matched it bang on.
We did, right? That's a lot of red. I even feel like my face being red from the walls. We're gonna have to do something with that. But yeah, so we're in the middle of painting. Some cursing that is going on. We hate to admit it, but
door jams are not my favorite to paint.
Yeah, that's right.
And you know what? People who say, I only paint for a living. God bless you. You do an amazing job. Kudos to the painters. And look, you can see the glare, the light glare. You need a diffuser on that light.
Yeah, we're going red, black, white. Yeah, we're it looks it will look better in person. But our main studio will not be like this red. We have a different plan.
Main studio. If you've walked in, Noemi walked in today. Speaking of Noemi Rodrigue from Sweet and Salty Charcuterie, she brought us one of those snackle boxes. How awesome was that? She was in the neighborhood and rang the doorbell, and in she came. And it dropped off some good old eats. Yeah, and very much appreciated. We love when people stop by and visit. You don't have to bring food every time, but it's a nice little gesture.
Yeah. She is amazing, Noemi, and you and I have been eating that. Put a picture over the patch, Mark. It won't be eye level. Are you just going to picture over all your patches?
What patch? The patch in the back there?
Yeah, is that your camera or a wall?
No, that's a light right above it. It's probably needs a diffuser.
A diffuser? Well, what are you talking about?
You can see you got the same one, but it's not as glared.
Yeah, if I took off my hat, I'll show you glare.
Here, take your hat off there for everybody to see. There you go.
Whatever.
But no, that patch on the wall, it's actually the light. The light is directly
okay. Once the accents are in, it will be sharp. So I have a question here. What are accents? Do you know what that is? Yeah.
No.
Is that a painting thing?
It must be. Once the accents are in.
And do we need them? Because if we do, let's get some accents. But yes, anyways, it won't be this red. Our main studio is going to be black with red theater type colored curtains. And our secondary studio is going to be white with like a very aqua blue type curtain. And the rest
segment studio.
Segment studio, yeah. What else are we saying here? Paint the wall green to have a green screen. It's a great idea, actually. It's better than a green screen. Should look good for Christmas. Paint a tree on the wall. Listen, we're just getting by painting colors. Painting colors.
I think after all this painting, we're not painting
decor.
Ever again.
Oh, accents are decor, Kinsman. You don't know that?
Oh, I'm learning it right now. So decor, yeah, we need everything that was on the wall is now off except for my whiteboard there, still there.
You look like candy apples. Yeah, I know it's really red just because we just finished painting it and there is not everything's been taken off the wall. But yeah,
go lean on it with your green shirt. You'll see how wet the paint is there.
Yeah, I do look like a candy apple though. Now that you
don't look like a candy apple. Gloria, that's a compliment though. I'll take looking like a candy apple over a few things that people.
Yeah, called a candy apple a lot. Pictures, ornaments. Yeah, we got a lot of that a bunch of ideas of that coming. Oh my God. Everyone knows what accents are. Everyone, Kinsman, except you and I
Well,
again.
yeah, well, I took the pictures off to paint, and they'll go back. They will go back very
It's
soon.
a lot of red.
You know what? Before taking the pictures off, I actually said, you know what? Should I paint around them? Could you imagine?
Yeah. Look, Carrie's like, what did you do to my office? The whiteboard's still, your whiteboard's still too high, Kinsman.
What do you mean?
Way
it's
too high.
No,
Way too
it's
high.
not.
Take it down on the show right now. I want to see it crumble.
No, it's on with those 3M squares. That those suckers are in there for concrete forever. Not coming off. I tried to take it off for the painting. I painted actually around that. I didn't take
Well,
it
if I
off.
could show you what the black looks like. Yeah, our main room's black, but it's you can't see it through here.
We'll post some pictures once we're completed painting.
You're getting way too fancy for us here, Laurie. Wallach. There's no way we'd be able to do that. You come by here at about 11 p.m. tonight, and you know you'll hear a lot of cursing on third. It'll be from Mark and I.
She says, "Don't forget to keep a bare wall. It's coming." Yes, Lisa Picard has something planned. Something fun, which will be, something.
Did
cool.
Mark paint around his whiteboard? Yes, he did, Susan. He refused to take. He's a stubborn guy. Yeah, he does what he does.
It wouldn't come off, so it's on the wall now for good.
Eye level. Carrie's telling you eye level.
Eye level, yeah. Well, that is eye level when I'm standing.
Is it?
Yeah.
You want to go prove it?
No, it is. Maybe it's not. Is it eye level?
Okay. How many coats?
It could be higher. I think I'm.
It took about. Yeah, it's higher. I would.
That's
say
about two 1.5 coats for where I'm at in my office.
Yeah, two.
Quam's at 2.
I did 2 and then 1 on the floor.
And let's talk about let's see if we can get Zap on as a sponsor. Zap, it will get the stuff right out of the carpet, or will it?
Yeah. The people didn't paint the house my son moved into. There was a whole wall unit.
Yeah.
He's been there for 5 years and took it down. The people didn't paint the whole wall. Yeah, they just leave. Yeah, that's right, because it's covered up, right?
If it ever comes off or falls, then we've got cans of the paint. It only take 2 seconds to paint over that.
Kinsman's knocking over the paint cans on my floor.
No, we plastic the floor, but
did you paint it gray first and red? Well, was it already like what would you say, beige? It
was a beige color first.
Yeah. Did you know when you use red paint, you should use a pink primer under it? No, I had no idea. We didn't even know what decor was. So no, there's a lot of people that know about this painting, Kinsman. But yeah, so once again, like we won't be doing the show from our offices, but it's not, this is not going to be what we do on a regular basis. But yeah, our offices are going to be our branding color. Let's not put in a red carpet. We're putting in a black carpet.
Carpet's going to be black.
Yeah, the carpet's going to be black.
In the studio, details on that carpet very soon. We're going to have a video of the install of that carpet. So that'll be
the install. It's going to look sharp. So, but yeah, right now, very, 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 very red. Barb was the paint lady at Canadian Tire. There you go.
She's the one that she hooked you up with the paint.
No, I forgot. Does Canadian Tire still sell paint? I didn't even know that.
I think they do. Yeah.
Yes.
Hire all of us to come finish painting and add decor very soon. Well, painting part we're doing okay. Yes, the decor we could definitely use some finishing touches.
Well, we have some ideas, but. Anyways, that's so that's what's happening around here. We're painting, hopefully not most of the weekend, but we've been doing some pretty late nights of painting, pal.
Yeah. It's either do the late nights or suffer on the long weekend. So we've taken the sack, or we've taken one for the team this week. So let's we'll get at her. Tried to wash the hands before the show. Almost got the paint off. So
okay. I want to answer this. So you're going to hate that carpet in the winter, sand and salt all over. Who's vacuuming? Well, me, Joanne, because I'm an obsessive compulsive cleaner. I have 2 Great Danes. I probably, and I'm not joking or over exaggerating, I vacuum about 5 times a day in my house. Couches and everything.
We do have an entrance, like an initial entryway. If you don't use our main, like the main door, you do have to come into the building, and could wipe your feet. We could put a little mat or something out there, and then you can walk in.
We definitely need a
woman's touch.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
1,000%, Kayla. You couldn't be more right. I don't know what else to say that, except she's absolutely right. And yes, remove the carpet. Yeah, so we got
it's not like a shag carpet or nothing. So it's not nothing that's going to get really caked in with winter crud.
Mark is going to be wearing clean Crocs in the office, so don't worry about them.
Yeah, we're going to removing our socks and shoes at the door. We'll be walking barefoot on this carpet.
Basket of boot covers at the door too. With it,
you know what? Not a bad idea.
You going to remember any of this?
I'm writing it down now. Carrie, that's a good idea. Look, I'm writing it down now. Boot covers.
You just pretended to write. You're going to forget it. You're going to have to message Carrie later. But yeah, so we're in the process of modeling everything, and we hope to have everything ready mid-August to run a few test shows, and we're going to be ready for September the 6th. And everything in studio, pal. So that's the it's the big month. Besides the studio, still 3 tickets left for the Blue Jays trip. I know Joanne's coming.
3 seats left. So who wants to go? And the fun part is there's enough on the bus. Apparently, when you were telling us this, Klomp, when you buy your tickets in bulk, which we have for this trip, they put our names up on the big old, is it the jumbo? They still call it the Jumbotron at
they'll do something on the screen at the game. So we have 3 seats left. It's going to be an awesome time. I'm predicting a Jays win. They're playing a little bit better lately. Going to be in the midst of that big playoff push. So if you want to come, it's $265, includes the bus ride and tickets to the Jays game. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I know personally,
100 too, right, for the seats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're lower level for sure. And personally, I can't wait to go to the Loose Moose for a beer before the game because that's my favorite.
Moose.
Oh, yeah. It's right downtown Front Street.
One of the best pubs in all of Canada. People always talk about the Loose Moose.
I love the Loose Moose.
Thanks, Gloria. Love Gloria.
Joanne gets the very back seats for I could sleep. Yeah. I always sit by the bus driver. I don't know why I find that entertaining. That's a great idea, floor mat. Well, we're working on that.
We do have a Kids and Klomp floor mat. When we have our grand opening, remember the Downtown Timmins BIA, they've got a mat waiting for us.
Oh, look. Natalie knows the Loose Moose, right? It's great.
Natalie,
it's like a pub upstairs, and then downstairs it's like they play live music and get some drinks. It's an awesome place. It's great before and after Jays games. I wish, but I'm going down Labor Day weekend in Toronto. Oh, yeah. Well, awesome. Are you going to Wonderland, Jays game, the CN Tower? What else? No, not Marineland. The aquarium is pretty cool.
Aquarium, yes. The Ripley Aquarium. Have one for me, guys. Enjoy, be safe. Yes, Gloria, we will. Thank you.
Walking distance from. Oh, her daughter has a condo right downtown Toronto. Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. And yeah, the Jays did lose last night, but they've been on a bit of a streak. Okay, pal. So let's thank the sponsors. Let's give away some movie passes.
Movie tickets.
Yeah. Yeah. And if it's, we love them over there. And if you go to the movies and if you see our new trailer, let us know what you think. If you liked it, I wrote it. And if you hated it, this one was Mark's idea. Right? Okay, pal. Let's thank the sponsors.
All right. And a big shout out to Plant-Based Marché, where you can now get plant-based seafood. Salmon, sashimi, Z-Star shrimp, crispy lemon shrimps, your choice, $9.99. And again, you can visit the Dream Team, and they also have their pizza oven patios open in progress. Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays for you, 175 3rd Avenue in Timmins. Go see the Dream Team today. In Jackpot City, Timmins, we have a nice post that's up on our Facebook page now. We want to get you to enjoy the Golden Jackpot, one of Cassia's signature drinks at Jackpot City, Timmins. And we're going to get you, at our table playing VIP Bingo next Wednesday, which we will award the winner on Tuesday's show.
That's right. Come play bingo with us and maybe teach us a thing or two.
That's right. And the Urban Park Farmers Market, rain or shine, it was down there in downtown along 3rd today. Always open Thursdays 11 till 2. Along 3rd Avenue, again, a big thumbs up to the Downtown Timmins BIA and the Urban Park Ambassadors for keeping some fun and everything all exciting in downtown. In the weekly bundle, Mark Durapo and his team at Dabrowski Smoke Meats. You can get yourself a nice little package here. The weekly bundle, boneless pork chops fast fry, the AAA grade sirloin kebab cubes, pork sausages, 4 boneless chicken breasts, and 2 pounds of ground beef, providing Timmins with great savings. Yes, he does. And his crew, Dabrowski Smoke Meats at 125 Wilson Avenue. And come drive for Lucian Transportation. They're looking for summer recruitment. They're looking for you to drive to the front of the bus. New drivers will pick up a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Current drivers will pick up a $1,000 recruitment bonus. Call Pat and her crew today. In fact, we've got plans to do a training recruitment video next week, so be watching for that. Lucian Transportation, 705-360-4090. And take a selfie with this guy, Don Marcoux, down at the mini putt and batting cages, or you can sit down and eat some watermelon, just like Klomp was doing the other night, the watermelon eating contest. Don had some fun, and again, if you see our sign between hole 7 and 8, take a selfie with the hashtag MiniPotFun, and you have a chance to win your way in the Tournament of Fun, which happens on August the 13th. In Dare Timmins, teaming up with the Timmins Public Library for another read and a couple more reading dates in August 2nd and August the 16th. So the next one coming up next Tuesday. And you can be there ages 5 to 12, and the readings are at 3 o'clock in the afternoon with English and both Francais sessions. In DAP Cleaning Solutions, get yourself in for your commercial carpet cleaning, strip and wax jobs today. You can call Andrea and her team for cleaning service, carpet cleaner, janitorial service, stripping, waxing floors, anything you need clean, maybe sanitize. Call Ann and her team for a free quote, 705-465-3500 today. And a Finnish carpenter. How would you like to work for these guys? Max and Justin for V&M Renovations. Send your resumes to vmrenovations@outlook.com, 705-372-3832 to join an amazing team.
Let's give a shout out to these folks for an amazing day.
Yes, we had a lot of fun down there. Corinne and her staff down at Family Eye Care. We were down there at 108 Pine Street South in Timmins. And yes, we had the pleasure of checking out Ryan Jorgensen from Montreal for the Oakley Sunglasses Show. And again, they've got some great new sunglasses, the new Prism lenses. Again, we found out something new that Corinne, a lot of people buy the glasses for, golf and cycling. Her hubby uses the golfing ones for farming. So there you go. They've got a lens for everything, those Oakleys. And again, you can find your Oakleys at 108 Pine Street, South Timmins at Family Eye Care, which, Klomp, you and I, we booked our eye appointments. We've got eye appointments coming up.
And not to forget our good friends at Imagine Cinema 6, which we are giving away some movie passes right now, pal.
Giving away some movie passes. And again, you can go check out something for free. Of course, it's cheap night every Tuesday for $10 a seat. But the best price in town, FREE. We're going to hook someone up right now, of course, with the hashtag Cinema6. And all awesome sponsors. Yes, they are, Gloria. They are so awesome. We love each and every one of them. And Carrie says she saw the trailer. What did you think of the trailer?
Well, she said it was awesome. Amanda saw the trailer. It was awesome. Barb was getting snacks for the kids. That's understandable. Been there before. And there was Melissa's comment. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you so much, Melissa. And while I haven't played bingo in a moon's age, I may just drop in. Well, go to our post and make a comment. Gloria, you can get in for bingo next week. We're going to be there for a VIP night.
Yeah.
Best meet in town. I'm thinking Natalie's talking about Dabrowski's and Mark Durapo. Shout out to Mark. He also provided the treats, the cookies for today's big party for Oakley at Family Eye Care today.
All right, pal. He's an amazing guy. So let's get this up and going. You like it when I'm back controlling all of this, hey, pal? You can just sit back and relax.
I get to see you push some buttons.
All right, get your old school pen and paper.
And all stylo ready to go.
This is the winner to go see. Let's go see.
Oh,
Kayla, there you go.
There you go, Kayla. Congratulations. We're going to get in touch with you, and we're going to put you in touch with Colin and the crew at Imagine Cinema 6. Any chance to go to the movies, maybe tomorrow.
There you go. Kinsman's making weekend plans for you already.
There you go, Kayla. Or you can go at any time. There's no expiry date on these tickets.
Yeah. Natalie said she didn't see it. So it's in with all the other like trailers and little commercial spots before the movie starts.
No.
So let us know if you go back and see it. We worked 2 days to shoot that one, Kinsman.
2 days and a lot of fun. A lot of people commenting on the young lady and her little guy in the trailer. Of course, that's Colin's family. That's his wife and
Colin's family,
little guy. So they make their cameo in the trailer. So
they do.
He's getting people coming up to him asking for autographs now at Imagine Cinema. That's how popular
he was
Colin
good.
is in the trailer.
He was good,
right? Kids coming up and saying, "You're the guy on the trailer telling me to go buy my treats."
He's they're really good. So we're gonna refresh that once every few months. All right, so that wraps it up. Everyone have an amazing long weekend. We're coming into that. And Kinsman, you stay out of my room. I don't want you kicking that can of paint.
No. I've got my own painting to do. I'm not touching anything on your side there.
Are you positive?
I am positive, but you did buy something to help us out there. The what is it? The carpet shields.
Yeah, carpet shield.
It's we should have bought that before we started. No, we buy carpet shields mid-flight here. Would have helped me out about 3 hours ago, buddy.
Well, and the only thing our office is missing right now is just a little more red. A little more red will make it for.
That's right, and of course the what is it? The decor back there. The accents. I thought we were going to be pulling a Scottish accent. If it's nay a Scottish, it's crap. No.
All right, candy apple. I'm out.
Sigues aquí. Hace tiempo que ya me fui. De que me perdí. Que olvidaste, te descubrí. Que era forever y no lo pudiste cumplir. Yo te quería